Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? Welcome back. I thought we could go ahead and talk about 5 indie eyeshadow palettes that are perfect for summer. These are not all older palettes, but honestly I just looked through my collection and I feel like sometimes I just think about a season and I just pick out every palette that kind of gives me that vibe. But for this video specifically, I went for 5 palettes that I feel like I'm going to be using all summer long that give me all the summer vibes, not necessarily for other people, but this list was for me and I'm sharing it with y'all. So hopefully you enjoy and hopefully get some inspiration, even if you don't have these palettes and you have some similar color stories, to pull them out and have fun with your makeup this summer. I feel like summer is probably my favorite time to go more colorful and just have the most fun with my eyeshadow. And I mean, you can see I'm doing it today. I plan to do it a lot, so let's just go ahead and jump on in. So the first palette I want to talk about is the Adept Cosmetics House of L palette. I believe that they just announced the restock date of this, so I will make sure to have those details down below. But this, I feel like, was probably the first one that I thought of when it came to all the summery vibes. I just feel like I think of orange more with summer, sometimes with fall, depending on the tone, but these are just summery oranges to me, and I feel like they give everything you could possibly want out of an orange eyeshadow. This is probably the prettiest warm look you'll possibly get. So I just want to swatch this shade Allura Zor L right here real quick. I mean, that to me is like summer in a shadow. It just looks so fiery and pretty. And then there's a nice orange matte here called Mon L. So I feel like that is giving me the summery vibes. I mean, honestly, we could do this pinky orange here, Call L2. I think you're gonna see a trend in the shadows that I'm getting the summer vibes from. There's a lot of warm tones here, which I honestly have not gone for in a really long time, but this summer I'm feeling it. I do have a full review video of this palette already up on my channel in case you're wanting to see all of my thoughts, but honestly I really like this one. So the next palette I want to talk about is a newer one. I've actually only played with this once so far, but I felt like it gave me the summery vibe. So that is the Odins Eye Soul Mane 2 palette. I mean, this one kind of has a mixture of some blue, some purple, and this really beautiful bottom row of orange. I actually almost used this for my eye look today, but then I decided to use the Shroud Creepy Cute 2 palette instead. But I feel like, again, this one, the warm tones going on here are just all so summery, the tangerine kind of orange, the peachy shades. I just think it's going to be so cute going into the warm tones, but then also I think the blues and the purples would be a fun little pop. So there's some swatches from Soul Mane 2. Like I said, I actually haven't played with this one that much. I can't give you guys my full thoughts or anything. The first look I did with it, I thought that the formula was really nice, but it's just giving me the summery vibes. So I will play with it more. Next I have an older palette that I pulled back out that I felt was perfect. I believe that this released last summer, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. So that is going to be the Menagerie Serenity palette. This was their collaboration with Annette's Makeup Corner. I don't believe that this is being sold anymore, but it is a really beautiful summery palette. You've got some really fun warm pops. It's just so much color, which you can expect, of course, from Annette. I mean, this pink right here, love it. We've got this beautiful orange Monarch. I'll do the yellow too, Sunbeam. It's a little bit more chunky, but still perfect summer vibes. So there's some Serenity swatches. I mean, it's just a really cute palette. I feel like that would actually be a nice look all by itself. I would say that this is not the most inspiring color story that Menagerie has ever done, but I felt looking back at it that it gave me what I was wanting right now. So next we have the new Cleona Dragon Fruit palette. I feel like if I had to choose one palette from this entire video, one indie palette that is giving me all the summer vibes, it would be this one. It is just so pretty. I feel like I mean, the pops of pinky, orange, warmth, and then you also have this pop of green here, like the neon greens. I just think it's absolutely so adorable. I mean, even the packaging is just perfection. So I guess I would say this shade right here called Strawberry Pear is probably one of the shades giving it to me the most. And then let's just do the greens because I love the greens in here. I think they're so pretty. Like, I feel like you add those to any look, it's so cute. And then let's also do this pink called Refresh. I mean, as you can tell, I'm not swatching that many mattes for my summer vibes, but wouldn't that actually be such a cute palette in itself? So the last palette I wanted to go ahead and mention is the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Surge palette. I just felt like this was right to pull out for summer because it has so many beautiful colors. It also has an entire row of neons, and I feel like my favorite time to pull into neons is during the summer. I also really recommend the Neon Single Shadows from Terra Moons. There was another neon palette I really liked, but unfortunately I heard a lot of people having issues with getting their palettes, so I don't want to recommend that, but I will say there are a bunch of neon shadows here. It's not my 100% favorite neon formula. Like, for example, I can't remember if it was this yellow or this green. I found a little bit harder to work with, but in general, if you're just doing like a pop of neon on the inner corner or on the lower lash line, I feel like any of those shades would work and it would be super, super cute and on trend for summer. And then you've got, you know, all the coordinating shimmers. You've got some deepening shades as well, depending on what you're going for. But I feel like mostly this row and then these two rows were giving me more of what I wanted. So I'll just swatch some of the neons for you, just, you know, for the heck of it. We'll do Shocked. It's just like a bright yellowy one. We've got Charged, really, really bright pink. And then let's do this Blue Energy, which is also super bright. Already 1, 2, 3. So there is some of my favorite shades from some of my favorite palettes for summer. I'm super excited to reach into all of these and do lots of fun looks. So I hope that seeing this all together was fun for you. Let me know what palettes you're pulling back out for summer, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.